Super close to achieving bulimia, you guys. Just having a hard time with the purge part. I'm Zumba hot. I'm taking Zumba lessons. Zumba, if you don't know, is like this very sexy form of Latin dance aerobics, popular with Midwestern dads. Women who look like I do, who shop at TJ Maxx and have a couple of cats. People who think macaroni and cheese is an aphrodisiac. So, in Pilates, I'm a 3, but in Zumba, solid 8. Zumba hot. I'm also crockpot hot. Footy pajamas hot. And one of the hottest people in line at an H&R Block. Austin is changing. We have all these people moving here, and it's growing, and we have a lot more artisanal cheese shops and craft breweries. A lot of businesses that are targeted toward the upwardly mobile, which is just a code for like white people who own coffee tables made from reclaimed wood and who buy organic pet food. I'm not upwardly mobile. I'm more like horizontally stagnant. So I don't like to go to these places. It seems like they all have monosyllabic action verbs for names. The artisanal ice cream shop, Lick. The Thai restaurant, Sway. It's like the shorter the name, the more expensive the place. The W Hotel, 1 letter, very pricey. Farm to table restaurant, Wink, has a very small menu of expensive small plates. You go to the Cheesecake Factory. A menu the size of an encyclopedia. So I don't like to go to these places, these like artisanal places, because I don't want to be a part of the problem. I don't want to be a gentrifier. But I might change my mind if Austin had a bakery, like a mini cupcake pop shop called Binge. That I could do. I love shopping for makeup because there's all these ridiculous names for the word beige. Scandinavian quartz, alabaster glow. Like a lot of ridiculous language that all just means pasty white girl. If you're gonna market to a white woman, just call it something we already get, like Ugg boots. Or Caitlin. I get how white that is. Very soon, the richest 1% of people living in the world are going to own more than the rest of everybody else combined, which sounds pretty bad. Sorry to bum you out. I don't really get what that means though, you know? I did see some candles that were called the top 1%, and I bought them. I was curious, what do rich people smell like? Lemongrass, tea tree oil? Those candles don't smell like anything. They work by stealing all the other smells in a room and keeping those smells for themselves. I'm a bit of a hypochondriac, a bit. I was at the dermatologist and they asked me the reason for my visit, and I had to explain to them that I was having a dream. It was a sex dream, actually, with Paul Rudd from the movies. Paul Rudd and I were doing it doggy style, and in the middle of it, Paul just stopped and was like, "You should get those back moles checked out." I found out that my mom smoked cigarettes while she was pregnant with me, which bummed me out and upset me. And I talked to her about it, and she was like, "Back then, doctors didn't tell us. Everybody was doing it. And by the way, Valerie, you turned out fine." Sure, Mom. Like, there are 4th graders who are taller than me. I have 24,831 unread emails, but I'm fine. I wore a caftan the other day to drop off my cat's fecal sample at the vet's office. but I'm fine. I have a hard time with uncomfortable silence, so 2 hours after that, in line at Starbucks, I told 2 strangers and a barista that I wore a caftan to drop off my cat's fecal sample at the vet's office. Who knows, maybe that is fine, but if she hadn't have smoked, maybe I could have been amazing. Maybe I could have been Beyonce on a yacht with Jay-Z, or like Kate Middleton, or at least somebody who didn't have to wake up in the middle of a sex fantasy because she was worried about melanoma.